What's up, Virgo? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your energies for the month of February 2025. I understand we already have begun February, but I don't know if I mentioned it in your weekly video that I had come under the weather. I'm sorry, for the past couple of days. Only began to feel better Friday. Still feeling the residual effects of, just being sick. It's just not too good. Anyway, I don't want to waste too much time talking about me and my situation. Let's get into these energies here to see what is coming up for Virgo for the remaining month of February 2025. This is for Virgo singles, couples, sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, Venus signs, any other planet you want to throw along to help out with these messages. Also, I'm just posing two questions here. First question here posed to the single Virgos out there, and I'm going to ask the cards if there's anyone new coming towards you in the month of February. If you are interested in romantic partnership, I'll ask the cards. If a court card shows up here for you, Virgo, then that would validate that there is somebody new coming towards you in the month of February 2025, but that's not all of it, though. You have to put your energy into, meeting this said person. Any other messages that come through, I will talk about that and, tie it into the question at hand. For the Virgos who are in committed partnerships, I will just ask, are you getting out of that relationship that you're putting in? Are the expectations being met? Do you want to do anything differently? Or any other messages, again, that may come up that may be related to your particular, situation. And who's to say? Some of you may be wanting to get out of a relationship. You never know. Anyway, we're going to cut the cards here. Oh, I forgot, Virgo. We're going to throw some cards here from Nothing But the Tea. And also just going to throw one Oracle card message for you from the Romance Angel Oracle deck. So let's begin cutting the energies here and posing that question for the single Virgos. All right, is there anyone new coming towards Virgo, the single Virgos this month, 2025? So the first card we have, and yep, there's the person right there. I said if a court card shows up here, and this is interesting too, because if you follow me and you know that I usually read the Page of Swords as somebody who is new coming into your life, not necessarily new coming into your life, but new who could be checking you out, right? And I always say they could be checking you out, Virgo, through social media. Remember that. That could be a neighbor, coworker, a friend. So there's definitely somebody new coming in here. And then, of course, you have to understand that the Page of Swords always represents new conversations with new people. All right. Now, whether or not they're going to, have the energy of air, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, it doesn't really matter. This is somebody that's new who may be coming in for you and may be already checking you out. So there. All right, so the next card up here for you is anybody new coming in. Here's the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles, I read differently when I do these general love readings here, Virgo. Now, this is usually referencing or, related to holding on to something that needs to be released and let go a little bit. Okay, so now we're doing a love reading, so it could be that maybe you're holding on to your heart and your emotions and not ready to, express that energy to another person. That could be the reason why the Four of Pentacles have shown up here in your spread. Because normally it's, withholding love and affection towards someone, or that person maybe, withholding love and affection towards you. So I feel that this could be just a simple read here of having to, hold on to your heart and your feelings and, basically just because you don't want to get hurt. Maybe you've been in a relationship and you've been through, several relationships and you've gone through a lot, and maybe there's some sort of reluctance if you're the single Virgo out there now to, release that energy to give it up to somebody else, because you don't want to repeat what you've already dealt with. All right, following the Four of Pentacles, and I'm only throwing 4 cards here to answer this question. And the Ace of Pentacles is the next card up. Now we got two cards here representing your own energy. So I know this is definitely for Virgo. So the Ace of Pentacles here, generally, there's somebody new coming in. It's an offering. All right, someone is coming your way to offer, maybe. If you work on this energy here of the Four of Pentacles and be able to release and give yourself up and, go for it another time or take another chance, then here's somebody who's going to offer their love towards you. And then that new situation may turn out to, foster a sense of security and also be long-term commitments. All right, so the last card here for you for the single Virgos is, well, yeah, definitely with the High Priestess Major Arcana showing up here means that the billowy smoke just means that there's a person that could be, and it may be related to this person over here. It mirrors over here to the Page of Swords, that there's an air of mystery about someone that you are expecting to meet, okay? Now, still, I'm going to read the energy of, secrets being kept. You may be locking or, withholding secrets. It may be attached to this Four of Pentacles. If you meet somebody new, then you're not fully opening yourself up. Because if you, meet somebody new and then you're treading lightly in terms of that energy, then there creates an air of mystery for them concerning you. All right, but do pay attention to your intuition when it comes to any involvement with these relationships. If there's anyone new coming through, okay, this card here represents opposites attract, okay, and then also too the advice that usually comes out from the High Priestess is to be patient. So if you're waiting for somebody new to come through, just have a little bit more patience and know that, this person you are going to have the opportunity to meet. So it's a lot of information that could come out of this High Priestess here, that the person that you're about to meet, they're bringing with them an air of mystery about them. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, Virgo. Oftentimes it's a good thing, but it also could be you having to create a pillar of smoke for the person that you may meet, and they're trying to find out more about you, trying to get deep with you, and then you're just sort of like holding off here with the Four of Pentacles. All right, so that is the question posed for the single Virgos. Now let's get into the question for the Virgos that are in partnerships currently. Again, are you getting out of that relationship what you're putting in? Are you expecting anything more? Could anything be improved or be different? Are you seeking more fun or excitement? What's going on here? And then I'm going to just do an overall general read for everybody for the month. All right, so what is that? What is the messages for the Virgos that are already in committed partnerships? What's going on here? Oh, didn't turn over, so I'm not going to use it in terms of your message. Oh, another one popped out. Okay. Maybe I should have used it. I don't know. Anyway, let's just see. Let's cut. See what the messages are. And again, for the coupled Virgos, just 4 cards being tossed here. All right. All right. So are you getting out of that relationship what you're putting in? Is there anything that you want to change or be different about it? And I'm not reading reversals here, but this is a very good card that comes up here for you, Virgo. It's the Knight of Wands. So you see 2 characters here on this card here. So, and the Knight of Wands always represents a passion, right? Things are building up, intensifying. And then, the Knight of Wands has the ability in terms of, expressing themselves in a sexual manner. So you're getting out of the relationship. I feel that the Virgos that I'm reading for, there's a great deal of passion, great deal of sex going on here, great deal of intensity. And so, yeah, I would say that, yes, you are getting out of that relationship. The relationship comes across as being hot, fiery, and definitely passionate. Up next here for you, Virgo, is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups again. Now, I went through this deck to make sure that there were no reversals. I don't know why these cards are showing up in the reverse. Two of Cups, I'm not reading reversals. It simply means that there's your partnership. There's your commitment. You're enjoying each other's company, sharing like-mindedness, on the same page. Not a problem. All right, so you are definitely getting out of that relationship in terms of what you're putting into it. Next card up here for you, Virgo, is, yep, you're celebrating, socializing, spending good quality time once again, maybe going to, invited out to parties and by friends and whatnot, just enjoying yourself, celebrating togetherness. Wow, I like this read for you, Virgo. Last card here for you is, yep, here's your own card coming through, the Ten of Pentacles, abundance. You're getting out of that relationship that you're putting in. And, just because I didn't draw any cards to indicate that, you guys may be seeking something different or, seeking some sort of excitement or adventure, doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to take place. I just wanted to make sure that the question asked, the cards will show up, somewhat close to it. And, in my opinion, these 4 cards just validate that you are in a committed partnership that's intense, fiery, passionate. You're, enjoying spending good quality time with each other, socializing, possibly with others, and then feeling abundant here with the last card, the Ten of Pentacles. Even number of Pentacles is, again, what you're putting into that relationship, you're getting back. All right, let's go on to the overall general reading here. Oh, excuse me. All right, so overall general reading here for Virgo. What's going on here for Virgo? I think one of my so-called dissolved stitches came out. Whatever. All right, energies for Virgo. What's coming up for Virgo? What do they have to look towards in the month of February 2025? Energies for Virgo. Okay. Again, do a nice cut here, and we'll begin the messages. Now, of course, if we get any negative cards here or any cards that I feel that I need to clarify, I will do that. All right, so just bear with me as my voice is trying to recover. Anyway, the first card is the Ace of Swords here for you, Virgo. So the Ace of Swords is, well, it goes back to what I posed the question for the coupled, Virgos. This is a card that's always seeking some sort of excitement or adventure, but also, too, gaining insight and clarity. So you can use that information, whether you're single or in a relationship, towards your, situation. Always, trying to communicate, making sure things are clear. This is usually related to first actions and first moves. Okay, so that's the Ace of Swords here. Then we have the Seven of Wands. When it comes to any actions or decisions in the month of February related to your relationships, Virgo, you always have to make sure that you move forward with those decisions or those actions. Because if you don't, this is my card still of regret for not having to follow through. And when I say follow through and make sure that you, process and continue those decisions or action, don't get me wrong, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's anything negative. No, it could be anything that you decide upon in terms of creating something better for your relationship. If you're the single Virgo out there having to make a choice, maybe to put yourself out there actively, socially, to engage in making, some sort of new connection. Then we have the King of Wands. Again, more intense energy here for you. A court card that will go out to the single Virgos specifically. If there was somebody coming in towards you in the month of February, here he is. Again, this, and it doesn't have to be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but this king is always focused on something or someone. He's very intense, very passionate. And again, court card, he can express himself in any sexual way that he chooses, which is usually positive, very fiery. So you can look at the King of Wands again as attracting new energy towards you, or it's coming toward, you're even drawing towards that energy, or the energy is drawn towards you. Then we have the Two of Wands. In this instance here, then you could be waiting for someone, okay? Waiting to hear from someone, waiting to have someone arrive. This is usually my timing card. So whoever it is that you may be waiting for, I always say 2 days or 2 week period of time. They may, You may hear from them. For any others, it could just indicate some sort of slowness or stagnation involving a relationship. Things maybe aren't moving fast enough for you or in the direction that you would like it to be moving. So that's what I'm seeing here. Of course, if we get any of the movement cards here, then it would express kicking that energy up much, quicker or faster, because then it would just, the 2 days, 2 week period of time would move up much quicker. So if you were waiting for someone, waiting to hear from someone, you may hear much sooner. We have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is workplace love affairs and attractions, and a love reading that I do. And then also to the possibility of being introduced to somebody new. Following the Three of Pentacles here for you, we have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups simply means celebrations. Of course, we're talking about relationships. And by the way, I forgot to mention, my head is still in the fog here, Virgo. Happy Valentine's Day to all of Virgos who celebrate Valentine's Day. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll get it together. Just bear with me. But this card is very good to receive. It could go out to those Virgos who are already in committed partnerships, that you're equally getting out again what you're putting into that relationship. Someone could be getting married. They could be getting married on Valentine's Day. This is a card also too of, I would, regard as invites. So, if you're the single Virgo out there and you get invited out by family members or friends to attend a social event, or, hang out with a group of people, don't turn it down. Just go ahead and go, because you never know what, could occur or happen during that chance meeting, all right, or chance outing. Following the Ten of Cups here, for you, Virgo, we have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, you could be interested in two people. You could be dating two people. Just, minor imbalance of energy of trying to juggle something. And I wouldn't worry about that too much. Following the Two of Pentacles here, we have the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is showing up here. Again, another person's coming through. Now, we're getting a lot of fire energy here, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Once again, it sits underneath that King of Wands. So yeah, definitely there is an opportunity for single Virgos to meet and greet someone new. Take a chance once more. This person here usually comes with good news that may put a smile on your face. So if you meet somebody new, that person may, definitely put a smile on your face. Always comes with an element of surprise as well. Following the Page of Wands here, now we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands just simply means, in a love reading for me, that you're just going to be exercising, being busy in the month of February, putting your energy out there, whether you're single, trying to make new connections, or if you're already in a partnership, then doing things together. Could be, could tie in, like spending quality time. Could be, if you're a family, spending time with your family. Just having the energy, though, from the assistance of the Ten of Wands, to make sure that you do whatever it is that you necessarily need to do in the month of February. All right, so the last card that I have here for you, I wanted to keep this simple. Oh, look at this. We end up with the Three of Swords. All these beautiful cards here in the Three of Swords. But, I always tell you guys that the Three of Swords never shows up here randomly. It's here because there's going to be someone that comes along and sees the video, and they'll apply that Three of Swords energy to them. Of course, the typical meanings of the Three of Swords would be separation, heartache, and grief, divorces, pending divorces, third party in play when it comes to romance. Maybe there's some sort of interference going on. If you are dating or in a partnership and it's an outside interference, maybe from family members, could be co-workers, could be, friends, could be, Virgos still together in a partnership, but there may be some sort of distance that separates you, that brings on some sort of grief. But we're going to throw a clarifier on that Three of Swords. Why did the Three of Swords show up in this beautiful spread of Virgos? Now, I've been saying, especially if the Three of Swords showed up in any other signs that I've read for already, that if a court card shows up on the Three of Swords, that could indicate you having to deal with that separation or grief specifically, or could also be interference, like I mentioned before, third party in play when it comes to romance. But let's see, what is the reason why the Three of Swords is here? Okay, so it could be here for this reason. What is it? Three of Cups. Okay, so the Three of Cups and validating or clarifying. All right, so I'm figuring and feeling that the Three of Cups, someone is definitely not happy about a situation. Maybe because this is all potential energy, Virgo, and it's just me interpreting these messages here. So I pulled the Three of Cups here. If you guys can come up with your own, messages, then, by all means, do so. But, please, if you have an opportunity to share, I would like to hear. But I'm thinking that the Three of Swords was, or is shown up here in this spread because it's preventing somebody to, fully and completely be happy, or there was a situation where I think it's discovery. Like, somebody finds out that they're the third wheel, or, if you're in a relationship, there's a third party. Okay. This also could be someone having a secret affair and you find out. Someone has a love child. But the Three of Cups represents happiness and joys, but the Three of Swords is, okay, taking that energy away. It's preventing you, or it's prevailing you to become happy about a situation or relationship that you're in. But I feel that this is a discovery for somebody that I'm reading for, that they'll find out that there's either they're the third wheel, or there's a third party in play, or it's a love child or a secret affair or romance going on, and it's impeding your happiness. That's the Three of Cups. All right, so that's what I come up with. It's not something that's set in stone. Let's move on here to the Nothing But the Tea deck and see what they want to say and add to your spread. Wow, we got all the way to the end and got the Three of Swords. Damn. Okay, so, but I wouldn't sweat the small stuff here with the Three of Swords. It does represent relationships for me, and it's very painful. But everybody's not going to experience it just because it's showing up here for, you in the month of February. This could also be things that, possibly don't turn out well for Virgos on Valentine's. Not necessarily meaning that there's a separation or a divorce pending. Could be that, maybe you were hoping for, or, looking forward or towards some type of celebration, and it doesn't turn out to be that way. Okay, it could be, that type of energy as well. All right, so from Nothing But the Tea, we have unrequited feelings. Oh, isn't that interesting? Unrequited feelings. So you got those are two women, two females, and the guy sitting here. Yeah, okay. So he may be interested in one of the females, but the female has no interest in him because her attention is, drawn to the other female. Now, if I was to tie this unrequited feelings into this general reading here, Virgo, that would be the Three of Swords. And then the Three of Cups. Remember, something that's something that is impending or impeding your happiness. So there's an interference here. All right, so unrequited feelings, that could be you having to put some energy into a relationship or a person, and that person is not giving you the energy back, or it could be the other way around. All right. someone got their eye on you. This one says, got my eye on you. So could be what I said for the single Virgos up here, posing that question. The Page of Swords. This would be the Page of Swords. I got my eye on you. That could be the friend. That could be the coworker. That could be the neighbor. Okay, they watching you. Only because there's an interest in you. All right. Up next now we have being in the spotlight. Being in the spotlight, some of this energy is highlighted for some Virgos this month, and it may be generally highlighted on Valentine's specifically. The attention may be drawn on you directly, and it may be Valentine's Day, being in the spotlight. Last card I'm going to draw here for you, Virgo, is having your cake and eat it too. This usually is the type of energy where, I'm going to do as I do, and whether you like it or not, I'm still going to have my piece of cake. Okay, so the energy could be expressed when Virgos is, let me give you an analogy here. Say if you're dating, but you haven't made any commitments, and this person here, okay, really, really digs you or really, really likes you, but you're still not making any commitments. You may have informed this person that, I'm dating. I'm not really interested in a serious commitment right now. And so that's what I'm getting out of the having my cake and eat it too. All right. All right. So that's what I have for you generally, Virgo. I do apologize for my slowness, and I'm just, trying to get my voice and stuff back together and generally just come back up to par. But it takes time, when you go under the weather, and it just takes time to get it together and regroup. Anyway, what's the overall theme message for Virgo when it comes to the romance angel cards? So, past life relationships. You have known each other before. This could go out, excuse me, two different ways here. It could be that, the card shows up here for the Virgos who are already in current, relationships here, right? And I never talk about, soulmates or twin flames on my channel because, a lot of people get it twisted. We do have many soulmates throughout our lifetimes, but there doesn't always have to be romance. But just, going back here to the question, for the coupled Virgos here, it could mean that you're with this person and it's sort of like, a deja vu kind of thing. It's like your energies are so in sync with one another that it makes you feel that you've been together before in a past life. That's what this card is representing. For the Virgos who are single and have the potential of meeting someone new, someone coming towards you in the month of February, that same energy may apply. It's like a deja vu. If you meet somebody, I think I've met you before. Why do I feel that I know you? That's, type of energy. Okay. So this is what I have for you this month, Virgo. Appreciate you guys giving me some patience here or being patient with me while I deal with the readings here. I usually have these energies out if I was going to do them way before the time or the start of the month. But I ran into some issues, personal issues, and I had to deal with that. Anyway, you guys have a safe, great month ahead once again. And then also, too, for the Virgos, if I'm not mistaken, don't you guys, the latter half of February, you guys celebrate your birthday. So let me throw in some happy birthdays to those. I'm sorry. I'm thinking I'm doing Pisces. See, this is what I'm telling you, Virgo. My head is in a fog. I don't even know what made me say Pisces, but because we're in February, I'm thinking I'm doing Pisces reading. Jeez. Okay. All right. So, have a safe, great month ahead. If you celebrate Valentine's, enjoy, be safe. Always come back to get more of these messages from me. Trust me when I tell you it'll be so much better moving forward. Just remain smiling. Everything is going to work out, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.